okay. I don't wanna mess with it too much. Okay. Either way, losers finals. If the mic cutting out is like really bad, please let us know. We constantly have some issues with that here, but like we also want the stream to be, you know, understandable. In any case, losers finals. You know, knowing these two, we might get some exciting stuff. So there might be some mic peeking that we got to deal with. I'm just gonna throw that out there. As much as golf commentary is kind of fun, after a while it gets a little bit old. So we gotta keep our style here. In any case, Ray on quite the run here. This is guaranteed 3rd place. Wow, the spike cannot be hanging out in the drop zone. And Hyro steals an early stock from Ray. Also holding this bomb as well, trying to keep that option away from Ray. You know, Ray is so good with the bomb in hand, holding it if you have the capacity to make things happen with your special moves like Mewtwo. Not a bad idea versus a Link of this caliber by any stretch of the imagination. Great wave bounce in with the boomerang. Another great wave bounce. We do not condone gambling. This is a family-friendly channel. Don't listen. Y'all are not. That's definitely not our TO saying that in the background. Forward tilt is going to get Ray down to his final stock in game 1 here. Hyro looking really solid. Been very, you know, Hyro's advantage is always impressive, but their defensive play today has been absolutely immaculate. Very important thing to have down with Mewtwo, because this character can just explode if you're not careful. I love that air dodge as well. Gets caught by the F tilt though. That is interesting. You know, that's what happens when you got that tail hitbox. Swinging away with that down smash. Very hard to punish. You have to know what moves you can actually punish with Mewtwo, because a lot of these are not easy to punish, even if they are blocked. Oh. Unfortunate there for Ray. Hyro is going to take game 1. But yeah, moves like down smash, that sort of thing, like, you cannot punish that. Mewtwo wants you to swing, because he'll follow up with something else. It's too safe for you to punish that effectively, which is why you will see really all of the Mewtwo's in our region just kind of throw out down smash occasionally in situations like that, trying to bait you into doing something.
3, 2, 1, go!
All right, FD here. You know, I haven't seen too much FD yet, so always fun to get some variety. Definitely not a bad stage for Link, but I feel like a lot of these zoners actually like FD a lot less than you might think, because the lack of platforms for a character like Link also reduces the options that you have to get out of disadvantage. So that can matter when you're playing a slow character, but man, Ray is cooking right now. Only 11% and a full stock ahead. Hyro is getting absolutely waxed here in game 2 so far, but you can never count them out. Great adaptations from Ray. Trying to push the advantage a little bit. Do you think that lead is really important for Hyro, because they have been executing that defensive game plan well, but if Mewtwo has to push in, it's pretty hard, man. Like, to make things happen with this character sometimes. Just does not have the safety to take initiative sometimes. You know, they can make it happen. There's some crazy things this character can do at his advantage, or in advantage, but it's just so much riskier. Especially a character this light. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Okay. I was very concerned for Hyro there. Oh man, Ray is looking for something heinous right now. He is looking for those bomb regrabs, and you know it, man. He's looking for the bomb into the down air or something. Jeez, Ray is cooking right now. This Link is moving and grooving. FD clearly the right pick of stage, but also excellent adaptation. Punishing Hyro's defensive play just that little bit more. That is surely the stock, but Ray still in control here. There's no way. Okay, I was about to be angry for all Mewtwo players and that killed. But Hyro still not in a very good spot, to say the least. That's surely it, yeah. So Ray, after SD in game 1, comes roaring back in game 2. A little bit surprised that FD was available, but Ray showing why that stage is a good stage for Link. Just forced Hyro to come to him and really mixed up the offensive and defensive play well, kept Hyro on his toes. All right, now we're on Town and City. I love Town and City. It's a fun stage to watch. There's some spaghetti that happens here. I feel like, I know a lot of people hate this stage, but there's never a dull moment on Town and City. That is for sure. These two are going to go head-to-head here in Game 3. Okay, aggressive up B, and Hyro is going to punish that. Finds that grab, a cool 58. Can't quite find the footstool disable. Very tight window to make that happen. It is either frame perfect or the 2-frame window. I forget exactly which one. What in the world just happened? I think Ray got stuck under the stage a little bit. It kind of looked like he didn't go anywhere there, so I have to imagine that's what happened. So a little bit unfortunate there. It was a good bomb recovery, but Hyro does have the lead. Oh man, oh they're grabbing, they're re-grabbing. Ray, you know, occasionally Ray does get a little bit swingy with these uppies out of shield, and that can be taken advantage of because it is one of the most punishable moves in the entire game on shield. So, you know, we've already seen 2 of those not quite work out, and then he's gotten punished for it. Falls out of the forward air, but he is going to find the second one. So Ray's still in a pretty decent spot here. Oh, wow. Great early up B. Hyro was going for the jugular there with the down air, but couldn't quite find it. Ray doing great to mix in and out, forcing Hyro to push in, and that's never a good thing if you're playing Mewtwo in this situation. Oh, wow. The soft hit of the back air. That is going to find it. So Ray down to his last stock here at Game 3, but not too far behind. All you need here is potentially 1 conversion. Link, you know, we don't see it as often, but this is another character that can just blow you up if they have the right setup. And Ray, very capable of finding those setups. But it is going to be Hyro putting Ray in a ledge trap situation. Oh, wow, missed the tech, but Ray cannot find the punish. And now losing touch a little bit on the damage race. Great tech in. Ray trying to read the neutral tech or the missed tech there, but isn't quite going to find it. Okay, that forward air is powerful. So Ray still in business here potentially, but Hyro has a little bit of a lead here. There's no reason to push in. Man, I see the vision, you know, the quick fall into the shield, trying to get somebody to swing on you a little bit, but you got to land on stage to get the shield. But we've all been there. Going back to town.
Start the battle, Mewtwo, Link.
All right. Hyro trying to move into grand finals, but Ray might have something to say about it here in Game 4. We don't know yet, but let's see what Hyro can do. Great tomahawk into the run-up grab, just going for the damage. Ray swinging away with these normals, these great aerials that Link has access to, but you have to be careful swinging like that against a character as fast as Mewtwo. juggle going. But it's going to be reversed. Hyro is at high percent, though. This is dangerous for Mewtwo at this percent. I love that bomb play at the ledge. So hard to get around. But Hyro, great patience. Forward tilt across stage, though. Not quite going to do it. Wow, up tilt out of the bomb. Great setup there from Ray. Using that bomb hitbox to make some things happen. Very dangerous getting back aired like that. Ray may be cooking here. Ducks underneath the bomb. Gets popped up, waiting for the tech, but tech in, not being covered. Hyro setting up the ledge trap here, but great use of the Nair to get out of danger. Just a little bit of fade back, a little bit of missed space. That's all it takes to get out of these ledge trap situations. Gets caught by the boomerang, and Hyro's starting to lose touch a little bit, but as I say that, cross stage, that forward air. Oh, I love that option, but the wave bounce gives such an extra dimension to the movement for Ray, and using that boomerang to cover below you as well as you get out of danger, something that all the Links need to learn to do. It's such a good tool, and Ray is very capable of that tech, and make no mistake, that is a very challenging input. So being able to do it consistently is what separates the boys from the men in terms of the Link players, so to speak. But Hyro finds the parry, is going to get something started. The second float down Nair, and the Nair beats everything. But Hyro tacking on some damage, but does get caught by that forward air. Ray trying to get this to game 5, and I love that little 3-piece conversion. Creative combos. Oh, gets caught by the confusion, and that's all she wrote for that stock. Last stock here in game 4 for both players. Oh, Ray is so ready for that teleport. Ray was so ready for that teleport. Now Hyro is in a bad spot at the ledge, using that platform to try and stall, wait for Ray to overextend, but he's not going to do it. The boomerang into the forward air, even on town, though, it's not quite going to do it. Has the bomb in hand. Very dangerous tech roll in, but it's not covered again. I love that avoidance of the tech situation. You don't want to get put yourself in those too often. Swinging away, but no huge punish. Hyro being so careful here. But Ray has no incentive to overextend, and he sure doesn't. Game 5 here in Losers Finals. What's up? All right, Mewtwo versus Link, Game 5. Did not see what stage they went to. But these two are locked in. Ray, you know, it's 2-2, but keep in mind, both games that Ray has lost, he lost on an SD. And he was down in both of them anyway, but you never know, man. Like, Ray is probably not super happy with those results, but he's still locked in saying, like, hey, I should be up 5-0 right now. Regardless, though, Hyro trying to make a statement, get into Losers Finals. This last PR was the first time that Hyro has missed PR for a little bit. So showing that he has the mettle to get back there. And, you know, like, Ray has never been on PR, but he's one of those players who's always kind of on the periphery. Like unranked, he's like the quote-unquote unranked NorCal that everyone knows you got to be careful of. It's capable of taking down anyone on a given day. So two very capable players trying to make some things happen here in this winter season. Fall season? No, fall season. It's fall. I wish it was winter. I like winter. And I'm sure Ray likes taking the first stock here at Game 5. Okay, I love that wait for the option, but Ray playing so patiently, cool, collected. What a risky air dodge, but it works out. Hyro is struggling to find the kill, still alive. That was the sour spot of the F-tilt. Oh no, Ray can't quite make it back to ledge. That is the third SD of the set, but they are still in position to make something happen. Can Ray pull this back in spite of the self-destructs? Or can Hyro make something happen here? Gets grabbed, an aggressive jump in. Ray goes back to the ledge, but Hyro not getting a huge amount out of ledge traps here up until this point. Ray being very slippery on the ledge, using these nairs well, but gets caught by the Shadow Ball. Ray is on tournament stock right now, but it is still very doable. You just gotta find something like that. Boomerang, boomerang, forward air. Last stock, game 5. It doesn't get any better than this, ladies and gentlemen. Hyro trying to carry him off, doesn't quite find the down. Ray daring, trying to alleviate some pressure, but has just been pinned down for this entire last stock. Finally, Hyro overextends a little bit, but Ray can't quite find a punish. Resetting into neutral, but you're not going to beat the Shadow Ball with that. Ray trying to find a way off. Oh, Hyro swinging away with the forward smash, but Ray escapes with his life. Another forward smash, but can't quite find it. Ray, by the skin of his teeth, looking for something huge, but Hyro grabs the bomb. Potentially game-saving play there from Hyro. Air dodge, down smash, nothing doing. Ray finds a way back, and we've reset neutral. Ray jumps out of the side B. Run up grab, no mash, doesn't connect all the hits of the forward throw. Very dangerous situation, grabs it into the back air. Hyro moving on to grand finals.